Having enjoyed success with the first 3 epoxy toilet lids, I paged Dr. Polar Shrimp for help designing this very special tank lid.
Gloves.
Gloves.
Super toxic acid.
Super toxic acid.
Before I start, clear? Everybody clear?
Clear.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Observe as she applies a thin coat of hydrofluoric acid onto the toilet lid's surface. After 30 minutes, still wearing her protection, she thoroughly rinses off the acid, which has now stripped away the toilet's shiny shell, leaving a matte finish. Perfect for applying a bonding primer while family members argue in the background.
No, my first reaction was like...
Let's allow that to dry overnight.
Doctor, are you up yet?
While she gets prepared, I'll haze the edges with black primer and form a tape dam around the perimeter. Utilizing her training, she mixes the epoxy, separating them into various colors. Let's begin with background coverage, which after torching will allow foreground epoxy to more easily flow. Now let's place these multiple colors without mixing into the same cup, popularized by the Stone Coat Boys as an exotic pour.
Good thing you did it, because I would have done it completely different.
Okay, good.
Whoa, it kind of looks like a lizard. Or not a lizard, like a snake.
A lot of the edge work is going to roll off, so don't worry if it looks a little bit kind of weird. What happens if you just put this straight on there?
It looks lighter once it's off, I feel like.
Okay. Keep in mind, everything's not going to stay exactly where it is.
The orange.
Whoa, look at that orange is ballooning out. Holy cow, that ballooned out big time.
Yeah. Whoa.
As an added touch, let's impregnate some sacred sage into the epoxy.
What happens if you touch it? Will it like... Is it still like
The
squishy?
epoxy?
Yeah.
Super sticky.
Sprinkling isopropyl alcohol creates a cool, cellular effect.
Whoa! What do you think of that?
Whoa.
Do you see that? Do you like it?
That looks like Jupiter now.
I love it, actually.
Whoa, look at it over here. It's like a bumpy skin.
Oh, be careful. Is all your tape off over there?
Yep.
You just have to pull it down. It doesn't have to look clean or anything, and you can even go like this. Take some of that, and we just have to have it all covered. Look at how sick that looks.
That looks so cool.
It looks like it got cut out of a chunk of stone. So far, we're not seeing a whole lot of running. Well, there goes your son.
No!
This is gonna be the coolest toilet seat cover.
Of course.
Abandoned by my colleagues, I was left to sand the drips. As a reminder, if you'd like to help us here at Vestigial Voice, please consider checking out my beautiful apocalyptic novel, Discarded Horse Feathers, available at all major online retailers. Or, if you order it directly from vestigialvoice.com, I'd be happy to send you a signed copy.
Huh?
Alright, with the perimeter taped, let's move on to our flood coat. Now this is a thicker layer, but it does not contain pigment. It's pretty easy to see that surface bubbling. Use a torch to provide glass-like finish. Before protecting it from dust. With this particular epoxy, I recommend waiting about 45 minutes before removing your tape. After doing so, ensure adequate coverage, especially on the sidewalls. Besides our typical Vestigial Voice placard, as a special touch for her, I've added 2 crow figurines perched on the rear. I hope she likes it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, look at the little crow! The little crow's on top. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. This is amazing. 2 crow and Orion,
Yep.
Sage, and the setting sun.